Hello everyone, happy 2018!
We rise so high above the rest, so close your eyes, don't lose your breath. Our hearts collide, beat through our chest. We're so alive, we're here at last. We're here at last. Oh, we're here at last.
Now I know 2017 has been a rough year for a lot of us. The beauty about life is that each breath we take is a new opportunity to change things, to move forward, and to achieve what our heart truly desires. So I invite you to take a deep breath and inhale your future and exhale all of the past. So I made a list of about 15 resolutions I'm gonna try my hardest to follow. A lot of them are very whimsical, unpractical, and not really concrete, but they are what my heart desires for this year. First is to have more courage, for me to be fully expressive of who I am and to be fearless in the face of judgment. I say that because all of my life I have been a really shy person, and each step of my life is me trying to reach out of this shell. And I really think I've acquired a good amount of tools to break this egg apart and to be who I am all the time. Second is to be less anxious, to slap away all the uninvited, unnecessary, and really stupid thoughts that sometimes crawl into my brain and infest everything that I see. Basically, I just want to be able to let go of all the crazy, stupid fears that I have, the nights of insomnia that I have, and to be more free and more at peace with myself. Third is to have more wild experiences, because I swear guys, I am so unfulfilled. I feel like my life is empty most of the time. So I just really am craving like crazy wild experiences and like just doing crazy things with strangers and just to be wild and free for the first time in a while. Fourth is to speak more and to speak louder. I always have a terrible fear of not being heard when I'm talking to people, especially in a group. I have a terrible fear that I will say something and nobody will hear me and nobody will respond. But I've learned that the only way I can conquer this fear is to say things despite the fact that I might not be heard, that people might not respond, but to say it anyway and to say it as loud and clear as I can. Fifth is more smiling. And sixth is more laughing. And seventh is more dancing. It's because I am like perpetually a lonely person, and this is basically my goal of my life, is to find like really nice love. And I have no shame in saying this, because my goal in life is just to have a really nice family and just to be with people who I love and to be loved and to just have a room, this life full of lots of beautiful people, despite the fact that I know it will be loud and noisy. Next is to do more yoga and to be more flexible, because I really don't want to be one of these old people who really is not flexible at all, and that's basically what I am right now. I need to fix this, guys. Next is to make more YouTube videos, because I realized that I really love sharing things that I go through. This is a great platform to share things, especially to people who are interested. A lot of times when I share things in real life, I can't be guaranteed that the other person is going to benefit or even cares about what I'm saying. But there are things that I've experienced that I know some of you guys can relate to or would appreciate hearing or be helped by hearing what I have to say, and that honestly is such a rewarding thing for me. So thank you so much for watching. I do want you to know that I feel very fulfilled making these videos, and I hope that I can continue to do so in this next year as much as I possibly can. Next goal is to read more and make more time for reading, especially just pleasurable reading. I realized that in the past I only read things because I thought that they were going to make me smarter and that I needed to read them, and I neglected any type of reads that I just wanted to read because they made me happy. So I have been deprived of that for basically my whole life, so I'm going to try to do more pleasure reading this year. Next goal is to be more curious. Also, when I was younger, I was much more curious until my anxiety basically infested my whole brain and I lost like passion, a lot of passion, unfortunately. But I'm going to try to be more curious, because I know that curiosity feeds more curiosity, and I just have to push past this sort of habit I have of like not really being interested in anything and to just try to put my nose in everything, and then my interest will spark and I can hopefully be more curious this year. Also, if you don't know, I am taking a year off this year from my first year of university because for many reasons. I actually have a video about why I took a year off. If you want to watch that, I'll put it in the description below. But basically, this year, 2018, I'm going to be returning to school to finish my undergrad. And my goal is to do it better than I did my first year and to not succumb to any unnecessary or harmful stress, because that was really bad for me. My first year, I was very stressed out. I don't think I slept like more than 9 hours in 1 week for many weeks, which is really bad for you, really bad. And along with that, I find that a lot of people feel very pressured at school because of the fact that it's just very competitive, and you always have this impression that everybody around you is better than you in this weird way. At least I do, or like I'm not good enough. So I want to be more kind to myself and have more self-value and self-love and self-care and all those things kind of along that line. The last thing I'm gonna do this year is to just accept the fact that I am one big beautiful mess and I can't change that. I can't be who I'm not, so the best thing I can do is just be who I am. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do write in the description one of your biggest goals for this year. Okay guys, have a wonderful, beautiful 2018, and I hope that you will stay healthy, you will stay well, and you will stay safe, and you will stay passionate. Goodbye everyone.